Disclaimer, we are not professionals and are just beginning our podcast journey. We apologize for the minor inconveniences when it comes to the quality. As we learn, we will continue to make improvements to our show. Thank you.
Alright, hello everyone. What? What's the face for, Josh? What? You got something to say?
Hello,
Oh,
everyone.
you got something to say?
No,
Hello, everyone.
just like a weak intro.
You told me to intro it, so do you have something better? Go ahead. What do you have?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, okay. It's my choice episode today, guys. So, does anybody have anything to say before we get started? I want to jump right into it.
What episode was mine?
Like four, I
Four.
think.
It was 4.
And what is this, 9?
This is 9.
So
Cody, be ready for
13?
14.
13 or 14
Yeah.
in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't.
Oh, boy.
If you guys didn't listen to the last one, pretty much I've recreated questions that in one way or another have relation to something about me or my personality. And a lot of these are scenarios, and I also answer the questions, and these two, Josh and Cody, have to guess what I answered. And for every correct guess is a point, and when we did Josh's choice, I won by 1 point. And Josh should win this because he is my brother, but we'll see what happens. I had 12 questions today. Josh had 10, but I think most of mine are pretty good. I think all of them are definitely solid. So,
I'll be the judge of that.
yeah,
And
all
Cody.
right. Well,
Let's also just say that we've been doing a lot of games and brackets and the regular episodes. Is that what you want to call them?
Yeah,
the casual
they're coming back.
conversations. We will have the casual campfire conversations still.
Yeah.
We've been very inspired with ideas lately,
Yeah, but
especially with holidays coming up.
we'll
and
try to
stuff.
spread them out a little bit.
Yeah, that's it. I'm ready.
All right, which one of you wants to keep score? Because I'm reading the questions.
I'll keep score.
Okay. You guys let me know when you're ready.
I am ready.
I'm ready.
All right. Question 1. I tried to make them a little deeper as we go. All right. This one a lot of you have probably seen before, but I have made it into my own version. I am offered $1 million. To get this $1 million, I must play an entire season in the NBA and have to make 3-pointers. 3 3-pointers. If I don't accomplish this, I die. Do I do it? So I have an entire NBA season to make 3 3-pointers. If I do it, then I get $1 million. If I don't, then I die. Just in case you guys do start asking, I would say that it's probably just like average minutes for a starting player. So like maybe what, 20?
So you're
26?
starting on an NBA team?
Yeah.
So are you asking us if you take this opportunity?
Yeah.
So you could say I'm not doing this,
And then
like,
life
you're-
goes on.
Okay.
Yeah. But if I do it and I don't hit the 3 threes, I'm dead. But if I do it, I'm now an NBA player. I play all 82 games plus playoffs depending on the team.
If you shoot a 3 and get fouled and you make the foul shots,
No.
does that count? No, you have to
No.
make the 3-pointer.
It has to be a 3-pointer.
3 3-pointers.
3 3-pointers and 82 minimum.
We're assuming
games.
like you don't get injured or anything. You play all 82.
It's guaranteed. I'm playing all 82 at minimum.
How long every game?
It's like, let's see,
25 minutes.
25 minutes of playing time.
Oh, man.
But did I get a good one to start? Because I thought this was going to be a
Yeah,
gimme.
It's
I gotta
definitely
say,
like a harder choice.
It's hard. I gotta say yes though. Because you're pretty good at basketball. Like you're not a beginner at basketball. Like you can make shots.
Yeah, but this is against all normal
Oh, I have a
NBA
good question.
players.
I have a good question.
Yeah.
So, do the other NBA players know about this deal,
It
or do they think you're just like some random guy who's somehow got a starting job on a team?
won't change my answer, but to make it interesting, no, they don't know about this. So they were not going to just let me shoot infinity threes
Are they gonna?
so I don't die.
Are you gonna be guarded like full on by an NBA player?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Are you
They
ever
don't-
gonna even get a shot off then?
They don't know about this. Like, nobody knows about this besides, like or let's just say a
The
random...
person who offered?
Yeah.
I don't know then. You think maybe the pressure might be too much? And like he'll just be so nervous about dying that he just won't make them.
I think so. But once again, I feel like I don't know. I feel like there might be opportunities where he would be able to find a shot.
Yeah, but then he's gonna be so like he's gonna be like, oh my god, I'm open, and he's gonna get so nervous, and then like, do you think that might affect his shot? I don't know.
I feel like it would though.
Yeah, You said $1 million,
Yeah.
3
or
shots
or
for
you
$1 million.
die.
Yeah.
I don't think he would accept it. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know if I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
I'm gonna knowing him though, I'm gonna say yes.
I'll say no then.
Are you both locked in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I would do it because every time I got the ball, I would just chuck up a three, and eventually, in 82 games, I would make three of them.
I don't know. I'm glad I got the answer right, but I don't know if you'd
Because
make
I think
them.
even in 82 games, 3 half quarters is doable.
Yeah, but you have guys that are 6'6", 6'7",
Yeah, but
like
people aren't gonna
swatting
be.
it.
You're like
If you gotta think about
5'6".
the NBA, people aren't gonna be guarding me from half court. 5'6".
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right, so Josh gets a point here.
okay.
That was a good conversation. I thought the first one was gonna be a nice little like.
Well, that's how I thought when I made mine too. I thought you guys were just gonna breeze through them.
All right, this one is a little funny. Still on the silly ones. Did you put the points in?
Yeah, I did.
Bro
Alright.
forgot his one shot.
Question 2. Would I rather be forced to be completely naked at all times, no matter where I am or what I'm doing, or forced to be constantly wearing a ski suit, including the helmet and all the layers underneath at all times? Even in the shower,
Alright.
even when I'm sleeping.
Like you are 100% naked, no underwear or anything.
Right. Like there's nothing. No hat. No shoes, no socks. I also do want to mention with the ski suit, I don't have to wear the goggles on my face all the time.
All right.
So like the only time you could take it off is like to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I could just pull my
But like
pants
every
down.
other time,
to
you
the
can't even
absolute-
shower.
No, I have to shower with the ski suit on.
So you're basically have to choose to like not shower, and then if you ever do have to wash it, you're just gonna be soaked for like 12 hours or however long it takes.
Yeah.
Probably longer too. I feel like it also get too hot in the ski suit.
My first thought process was that you could move somewhere freezing or like cold enough that it would balance it out. Because I know that you don't mind. Okay, not that you don't mind being naked, but you don't mind walking around shirtless. And,
Yeah, I was
in
making dinner
underwear.
before in the kitchen with no
yeah.
shirt on.
Okay, but that's your own house. Like, you walk
Right.
around your own house in underwear, but
Being-
you
to
have
be
to
to be completely naked, even when I go to school. Like I'm not gonna get like on a sex offender list either, but it's just like a known thing about me that I have to be. So people can view me however they want, but like I'm not gonna get arrested. I don't want you to think the second I go out in public I'm gonna get.
You look like an idiot both ways.
Exactly.
I feel like you're not shameful of how you look
I agree.
unclothed. I think you'd get so sick of wearing that big suit and get hot.
Because I know you hate being extremely hot.
Yeah, and it's claustrophobic and not being able to shower. I'm gonna go with my gut and say you'd rather just be naked and have to live with, because eventually people will get used to it too, unless you're going to new places all the time. But I think you could make the effort to like stay home as much as you can. I know you have to go to school, but I feel like everyone would get used to it, and then you could choose to stay home after that. So,
I feel like that'd start a whole new wave. Everyone would start being naked.
yeah, you might start a revolution,
I agree.
anti-clothing revolution.
So you guys are both locked in?
Yeah.
You guys are both right. And a lot of the two things that I answered it based off of is, yeah, I can't stand being hot. I'd rather be cold at any time because, you know, I could still, like, I can, like, have blankets at night when I'm in bed, so I'm not going to be, like, freezing sleeping.
Yeah.
And then I can have the heat on in the car. And then also, like, oh, but then you're naked. I don't care that much, to be honest.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I just don't, I don't know, something, I
That's
don't
like
know.
my worst nightmare.
Like, I sleep in my underwear or naked every night. So,
Yeah, I don't even like. That's like my worst nightmare. I have nightmares about like being naked in public.
put the points in.
I did it before you even answered.
Did you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
All right, question 3 here. I like how this is going so far.
So far, I'm not. I feel like I know them so far.
All right. Would I rather have a magic van that can time travel anywhere I want, but when I go to the future, I can only go 10 years at a time? Meaning that if it's 2023 right now, the furthest I can go is 2033. But if it's 2027, I can go to 2037. Do you get it?
Yes.
You get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Or I have a magic ring where anytime I touch a book, I immediately inherit all of the knowledge inside of it. This can count for any physical text too.
Oh,
So, the magic van that I can go anywhere in the world at any time, past, present, or future, but the future I can only go 10 years at a time. But the past I can go as far as I want.
so for the text one, say it's like a really confusing text. Would you know what they mean by say it?
Yeah,
By
I
saying it?
inherit all of the knowledge. So if I'm reading like a math textbook, if I touch it, I know all of it.
I feel like that's going to benefit your life way more than going in the past or the future, because even if you go to the past or the future, you still have to make the effort to learn everything.
Right. But it's also not just time travel. It's location travel too. I can go anywhere I want.
Oh, so you can like teleport.
I can teleport to the end of the universe.
Um,
Well, I remember on Josh's choice when he had the question for the one page.
oh yeah, about my
Yeah.
if I could read ahead in my life, would I read a page ahead or would I not read ahead?
Yeah, I feel like this was kind of included in the answer, so I'm kind of taking it. I know what you answered for it too.
I think-
Okay.
Well, I don't want you're not going to tell me because that is going to
So
help me.
you
But
listened. So are you gonna make Josh answer first?
I think you
I
said
don't
you wouldn't.
care.
I think you said you wouldn't read ahead. I can't remember though.
Yeah, but I also took into account what you guys would think about that question. That's why I said only 10 years max.
But what'd you think about Josh's choice when we?
I think it came into my head when I was making this question. But my answer is the same regardless of.
I feel like traveling will get old after a while. I feel like instantly absorbing any knowledge is just going to benefit you no matter what. I don't know. That's just my gut instinct. I'm going to go with the ring.
I'm not to be like a copycat, but I
Go with
I
whatever,
agree.
Go with whatever you think.
Personally, time travel scares me, and I don't feel that I would want that much power. I would choose the ring.
Yeah.
So
You guys are doing good so far, but I like the conversation.
I'm up by one or no?
Yeah.
All right, we're almost a third of the way through, so there's plenty of game left. Question 4. I am kidnapped by an evil genie, and I am met with two options. I can either serve 5 years in a maximum security prison with no human contact other than the guards, or I am forced into a coma lasting 15 years. What option do I pick?
Oh.
Maximum security prison.
Yes,
No human contact besides the guards, so
Yes.
you're not worried about other inmates.
right, and I was asked about this. For the sake of the scenario, the prison cell is the size of a regulation prison cell with no window, and
No window?
there's no window. It's maximum security, meaning a window would have a chance for me to get out. So the only contact I have is with the guards. I don't get to see anybody else. I don't get to hear anybody else. I don't get to hear about anybody else. It's just with the guards for my food and whatever necessities I need.
So that's 5 years.
That's 5 years.
The coma's 15.
Right.
I don't know if you could deal with the coma.
Which the coma would be instantaneous.
But
It
you
would
just
be like 15 years just skipped ahead.
15 years of your life just gone.
But
like
you
that.
also like live through the coma too. Like you can hear stuff.
No. In this scenario, it's just instant. But
So,
I'll
like, it's
still
like-
skip. I'll make skipping 15
It's
years
like going
ahead.
to sleep and waking up 15 years.
Right. But
Oh.
that's a whole 15 years.
So
but with
you,
the prison,
you would be, well, like 32.
yeah, I'd be 32.
Oh God.
I mean, that's not like you still have a lot of life to live.
No,
but
but they're 32. Once you get on that upper end of 30, you miss a lot of
You're-
what's supposed to be the most fun parts of your life.
You're missing
Which-
all
which
of
are
your
what?
20s.
The 20s. Your 20s. And
I can say so far, the 20s haven't been.
okay, well, but then the prison, I might go like insane.
But you
You
can also
definitely-
talk to the guards.
No, they're
Are they like dicks?
But I'm in maximum security. They're gonna talk to me to give me my food, and unless they need me, I'm not gonna have conversation with them.
I mean, if you're well behaved though, you could strike up a relationship.
Yeah,
Are the guards open to that, or are they just complete like
I mean they're
stone-faced?
not. They're still human beings. Just pretend. Okay, it's your average prison guard. If that helps.
5 years, like that is a long time.
I don't know. I don't know if you would want to go 15 years ahead. Because I feel like that's so much time. That's literally doubling your age.
Yeah. 5 years ahead from where you are now.
Yep. This would happen like right now. A genie would pick me out of the sky and say, "You have to do one of these right now."
So this is the hardest one so far, I think.
Oh man.
I don't know
I
if
got
you'd-
you guys, don't I?
I don't know if you'd be able to handle the prison. I don't think I
either.
would.
There's also no like leaving my cell for like recreational activities. This is maximum security.
So you get your food into the cell, like they give it
Yeah.
to you in the.
They kick a
Alright.
piece of bread under the door.
What's like a normal size prison cell? Like
I mean, it's enough for 2 people. It has a toilet.
I think it's even smaller than this room.
Oh, easily. It's probably like cut off like that closet door. I know you guys can't see, but
I'm gonna go with the coma.
oh man, I don't. But I'm trying to take in like outside factors too. Like your girlfriend, you'd be in a coma for 15 years, so what's she gonna do?
right.
But you're in a prison for 5 years.
5 years is a little more reasonable, you know.
That's why I'm thinking. I feel like you do the prison.
Are you both locking in?
Yeah.
Yes.
You boys are now tied.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
take the prison. I
Okay.
cannot bear to lose 15 years of my life, especially it being instantaneous would like freak me out for the rest of my life.
That makes sense.
Wait, everyone else would live like their full
Yeah, they live a
15
full
years?
life, but I'm just
You have
when
like
you
a
sleep at
blip.
night. Yeah, almost like Thanos. When they came back, they said no time passed. I like that. You guys are tied now. I got you guys on that one a little bit. All right, this one's silly. We were on to another silly one. I like the silly ones. I had a lot of fun making these up. This is probably the funniest one. Question 5. Would I rather be forced to be 45 minutes early to everything I have to attend, school, work, etc., or 20 minutes late to everything I attend, and every time I am asked why I'm late, I have to answer with, "Sorry, I had diarrhea." I
See,
won't ever get fired or anything for this, but I have to pretty much humiliate myself anytime I go anywhere.
I feel like at a certain point, it's not humiliation though. Like once
you
you
can't
do it
help it.
enough,
Well, certain people will get used to it, like work.
Yeah, but this is anytime. Like if I, like even if I'm going on a date with Viv,
oh,
I would be late every time. She's like, one night, it's like, say it's our anniversary, and she's like, we're gonna go this place at 8 o'clock. I'm getting there at 8:20, letting her down. School, I'm gonna be late every day.
so you don't care about that.
Yeah, but school,
But what if she
I'm gonna
said,
get detention. Like,
Oh yeah.
just because I'm not gonna get fired at work doesn't mean I'm still not gonna have consequences at work.
what if she said 8 o'clock, but realistically she wanted it to be at 7:15?
What?
Because you said 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, does that not have to do with the? Oh wait, how late are you for the?
20 minutes late.
Oh, 20 minutes.
It's
Okay,
20 minutes
so
late compared to 45 minutes early. But like, if I get to school 45 minutes early, I can't start doing my work. If I
so
get
like,
to
what
work,
if she, for example, just told you every plan you make 20 minutes earlier than that, like you guys actually want to do it,
I mean, she
or
could.
does the scenario know that she's trying to cheat it?
Let's just say that the scenario, no.
Okay,
Or she doesn't know about this happening.
she's okay. So there's no way. There's not like a loophole.
No, there's no way around it. In this scenario, it's one or the other.
I don't really think. I don't know if you would care that much. Like having shame about having diarrhea. I feel like you would get so annoyed at having to like sit and wait for 45 minutes every single time. 'Cause that's a lot of time wasted.
Yeah.
But then again, mentioning like his dates.
My basketball games, Josh,
Oh,
that's an entire half of the game.
"20 minutes for a half is crazy."
I think you could probably keep yourself busy if you got there early. You can use your phone and stuff, right?
Like you could
Yeah.
just sit in the car.
No, because I'm not there early.
Huh?
Like, I'm not getting there early. Like,
But you will be there early.
no, but I have to go into the place that
Oh.
I'm going to be. Like,
Well,
if
you'll
I
have
was
AirPods
going,
anyway.
if I was going to out on a date with Viv, I would say we're going to like Olive Garden. I have to be sitting in my seat 45 minutes early. If I'm going to a business meeting, I'm sitting in that office.
You can like play around on your phone though.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll be that bored after like a certain amount of time. Like I feel like after that happening a couple times, being early wouldn't be that bad.
I'm gonna go with the being early.
I agree.
You both locked in?
Yes,
Yeah.
You're both wrong.
really.
I'd rather be late because 20 minutes late is not that much. And if I can't get fired from work and there's not going to be any too harsh consequences, then that's just less time of me having to do something.
Would you be 20 minutes late to detention?
Yeah. It's 20 minutes late to everything I have to do. So,
So every class.
Cody, if you tell me we're going to play Fortnite at 8, I'm on at 8:20 and I tell you I had
But
diarrhea.
you do that anyway.
Okay, sorry.
All
All
right.
right. What's the score here? Going into
3-3.
question 6. All right.
There's 12 questions, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, we got a little while, but yeah. So, we're tied 3-3?
Yes.
Question 6. I have the option to gain invisibility, which I have always said is the superpower I would want the most. But this power would be irreversible. I would still be able to communicate in all the ways I can now, but I would never be seen again. Do I take this power?
So you are permanently invisible?
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know.
I think it would be a thing of too much of a good thing. After a while, it would lose its specialness. It's like if you eat your favorite food once, it's awesome and you love it, but if you have to do it every day for 3 meals a day, it's like sickening. You know what I'm trying to say? I feel like you would just get,
Yeah.
the novelty would wear off very quick.
But what if I found a way to make my power do good for the world?
Well, do you think there's any examples of that?
Yeah.
What do you think you
If
could
you're
do?
invisible, you can pretty much like do anything. You can become like a spy. There's so much possibilities.
You jump scare people.
You could become a spy for the government, or you could scare people.
That's what I would do.
I mean,
Go in
I can
public.
still like if I wear clothes, it will be seen. You just can't see
Just
like
the outline of it.
yeah, like my hands. Well, there's nothing there.
Could people like paint on you?
I mean, I guess, but then I would my personal self would have paint on my face all the time, and it would be so uncomfortable. I would still feel it. I can still do everything I do now. The only thing that's different is people can't see me, and I can't even see
Well,
myself.
what are the downsides of him not being seen then? Are there any?
I don't know.
Unless he's like egotistical and wants people to see like his good looks or something. I don't know if there's. It might only benefit him then.
But I feel like I don't know if he took in like people around him.
My relationship.
I feel like
You could argue if your relationship is gonna work, then your physical appearance shouldn't matter. You know what I mean?
That's true, but it's still
It would definitely be hard for the other person to deal with.
All right.
I don't think you would. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like I'm leaning that way, but I want to pick the other option. All right, I'll make it interesting. I'll say you would.
Okay. The answer is no. I wouldn't take this power because at a lot of times I feel that I would be very lonely and feel isolated away from the general population and my people around me.
I would love that.
Yeah, but there's no way to ever like.
No, I think, yeah, I probably should have taken into account that you can't reverse it no matter what. All right.
Right.
Unless that wizard comes back.
All right.
Yeah.
Question 7.
I've fallen behind one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the score now? 4-3.
4-3.
All right. Question
It's
7.
like your height.
Would I rather be able to eat whatever I want for the rest of my life and it will give me perfect nutrition? I believe that was one of your options, right, Josh? One of your questions?
Yeah, pretty much.
I didn't intend for it to be that way. I just thought of that.
That's fine.
Or never ever have to sleep again and be fully rested at all times. Now, I still can sleep, it just won't do anything. So I don't want you to think like, oh, he's trapped, like he can never just sleep if he needs it. But I'll never ever feel like I need it. I will be fully rested at all times.
I feel like you enjoy sleeping a lot more than eating. I feel like waking up to like a cold sweat, like you don't know where you are, AirPods on the floor. I feel like you enjoy that more than some foods.
So you can eat like cake and pizza all day and then go to the gym and be shredded.
I don't have to go to the gym in this scenario, really. I mean, yeah, I guess
Well,
if
to
I want
build-
to put muscle
to
on,
build
but
muscle.
I don't need to like ever do cardio. I could like to lose that weight,
So you'll just have a perfect physique that you like.
right? And I could
Want.
eat 20,000 calories a day if my stomach was trained to do it in whatever I want, and I will never get fat. My weight won't even.
Do you get full?
Yeah, it's still normal. Like I'll still get full and like
Calories just don't affect you the same way.
Right. Yeah, I'll still I'll still have fucking diarrhea from spicy foods, but calories pretty much affect me how I want them to. So if I say I want this meal to act as 6,000 calories or 600, it will.
You could still sleep. You just don't have to.
Right. Then you take into consideration if I never feel tired, it's going to be very hard to fall asleep.
Oh.
And hard to stay asleep if my body never needs
Yeah.
it.
I feel like you're gonna get bored when you're staying awake all the time.
And this doesn't turn me into some like superhuman who like has infinite stamina and like cardio, because I'll still need like recovery time after like running or something. But I just won't need to sleep. I'll still need time to rest and stuff if I'm sick or whatever.
I don't know. I'm kind of like on the fence.
I feel like it's got to be the food one. If you look at
Oh,
statistics,
man.
you spend so much of your life sleeping, which is just wasted time. I
Yeah.
feel like this goes back to the coma question a little bit. I don't know. I'm going to go with the food one.
Yeah, but how come you just made that point? Doesn't that contradict what you're saying? If you're going with the food one, then I still have to sleep. But you just said you waste so much time sleeping. You just contradicted
Let me,
yourself.
let me think about what I said for a second.
You just said you
I'm
spend
trying- I'm
so
trying
much
to-
time sleeping, but you picked the food one. If you pick the sleeping one, I never have to sleep. If you pick the food one, I still have to sleep how I sleep now. You know? But you just like...
Oh.
Yeah, I think I got the two.
Yeah.
I like cross paths.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Do I want to pick the other one then?
Don't ask me.
I'm out of it right now. I'm sorry. I didn't have enough caffeine today.
Cody?
I'm still on the fence, bro. I don't know.
No, I'm gonna go with the food one. Forget the point I tried to make, the idiotic point. I'm gonna go with the food one.
I feel like you can still sleep, but it won't be as enjoyable.
I'll never be tired, so falling asleep is going to be very hard too. That you have to take into consideration here.
But you could also be a lot more productive.
True, I could have a whole business overnight. I could have a whole different life at night. That's a whole nother like pretty much living day.
I'll go with the sleeping. Yeah, I'll lock the sleeping in.
Josh?
I'm going with food.
I'm not fat for no reason. I would definitely take the food.
Don't say that to you about
It's
yourself.
okay. It's just a joke.
Yeah, fat piece of shit.
I would literally be able to eat whatever I want. Like, I could just eat ice cream all day and go to the gym.
Yeah.
But then you'd also have like stomach cramps from
Yeah,
eating ice cream.
Some just like it's not gonna. If I want it to affect me 100 calorie wise, it's not really gonna like be too heavy in my stomach.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Oh boy, question 8. Did you put the points in?
Wait, are we tied again?
Yeah, 4-4.
4 now. It's getting interesting. I wake up in a completely different house and room. The room looks very feminine. And as I look down at my hands, I realize that I've been transformed into a female's body. I learn that I am in this body for a day. What am I doing with this day? A. Hooking up with a man. B. Exploring by myself. Masturbating. C. Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
Just like
Just
living
live
the
a
day.
normal day.
This is a sex question, really. So no sex, no sexual things.
I feel like
Wait a minute. What do you mean? No, what do you mean?
What?
No sexual things.
Like I just live the day. I don't like.
like for nothing.
Oh, for the last option.
Yeah.
So,
So,
in the
A.
first option,
Yes.
are
yeah,
you experiencing? Like,
Yes.
it's
It's my
you.
thoughts. It's my thoughts.
Why
So
would you
if,
want
when I'm
that?
getting
But you
like,
keep them when you like
Yeah.
switch back.
yeah, yeah.
Why would you want that?
Well, guys always say like they want to know what it's like to like be a girl or feel like what it feels like to have a,
I don't know if I've ever heard that.
a lot
I've
of
heard,
people say
I've heard
that.
the second option.
Yeah, but wouldn't you want to get like the full experience?
I don't know.
I feel like I could do that as a male.
I have a little bit of a debate that me and Viv got into when we were talking about this question before. I was running it by her. I ran by all the questions.
Okay.
If I have a vagina, it's not gay, is it? In my head it will be, but technically speaking, it's not.
No. And
Morally, I'll know that it is, okay, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I
But
was just gonna say,
personally,
there's
there's nothing wrong with anybody who's gay. But personally, I am not. But if I have a vagina and I'm getting fucked by a penis,
All right.
but it's technically not gay, even though in my head it might be.
the physical act isn't, but the emotional connection is. I don't think C is in the question for me.
What if you fall in love with that man?
Would you have to tell him like, "Hey, I'm gonna be a man tomorrow"?
Yeah.
Does he know?
Yeah.
Does he
No.
know beforehand?
This is just a random person's body, so I could get, let's just say I'm like, like an 8. An 8 out of 10 female who
8.
lives in a city, who can go to a bar and, that's the hypothetical for the, it's a hookup. So,
I feel like you want to get dick down.
I feel like you're really pushing it on us.
we can.
Do you want to do this? Do you want this to happen?
We can go down the list and talk about all our options, and I'll push for all of them.
You realize this can happen now, right?
What?
You can do this now.
What do you
You
mean?
don't have to turn into a woman.
Well,
different,
you
though.
would be.
The whole point is to feel like what it feels to be a girl during sex.
So the different sensations.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what this question is
Okay.
based around.
Okay, I was just kidding anyway.
Yeah.
I know you wouldn't do it now.
Yeah.
Um, I don't, like I said, I don't think it's C.
I think it's A.
I feel like I would take B. But I feel like you would take A.
Let's lock in, gentlemen.
You'd explore yourself?
I would. I'm sure any guy that gets in this situation would too.
Yeah,
Because you only
fair.
get it's for one
I mean,
day, right?
You could do it afterwards anyway.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with A.
Yeah, I agree.
I would pick B.
Ah, damn it.
Mentally, when I go back to being in my male body, I would always have to think about my consciousness was engaged in intercourse with a man.
I feel like
Even
you wouldn't
though-
mind though.
I don't know, man.
You said you were an 8, but what's the man? Someone up to your standards as an 8?
Obviously, I'm trying to pick them up.
Okay.
So my male self has to find them attractive enough to want to fuck my female
That's
body.
not that bad then.
It's still though, just like it's always gonna be creeping in the back of your mind.
This is an odd question,
Yeah.
man.
No, I know. I went down a deep path today at work thinking of the last couple questions.
What would you do exploring yourself
Just masturbate. I don't know.
for like all day?
Probably.
All day.
Do you two switch bodies?
I don't know. I didn't take that into account. I don't know who this girl is.
Would you want her using your body to
No,
explore?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Okay. So we both got it wrong. Why not? You wouldn't let her rent your body?
No, I don't even know who this girl is.
You have hers.
I don't even know who she is though. I don't know this person.
Okay.
Is that cheating? Exploring yourself?
No. Because masturbating isn't cheating. Because you're not.
But it's someone.
Ooh.
It's someone
That's
else.
like a. Because it's your head, but it's somebody else's body.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't think it is.
I didn't take that into account, but you have control of that body, so I think it's probably not. For the Freaky Friday scenario, I don't. All right, this one is a little lengthy. Buckle up. Question 9. I'll read it twice if you guys need me to, because it gets a little
Okay.
lengthy.
I'll try to comprehend it.
A man approaches me while I am out in public. This man tells me to look down. He shows me his hand, and I see his finger hovering over a red button. Suddenly, I look up, and every single person I love and care about have replaced the people surrounding me. The man tells me that I must swallow the bomb he has and let it detonate inside of me. The bomb will not kill me, but it will cause the most unbearable pain imaginable for 24 hours, and I will never make a full recovery, meaning I will never walk again. If I don't swallow the bomb, everyone around me will have to suffer the same fate as me, except for 1 hour, and they will all never be able to walk again. Either way, no one will know it was me who made this decision. Do I sacrifice? So this is everybody
So
I
no
love
one
and care
dies.
about. No. In my initial scenario, I had people dying, but I changed it because I think this makes it a little more difficult.
Yeah, it definitely did.
This is everybody I love and care about. So like both of you would be there.
Aw.
How sweet.
Everyone,
So there could be like 20 people there.
20 people, yeah. People I genuinely like enjoy.
Would you have to witness them in the pain?
It would happen instantly, so they would all just like drop
Start.
down and just. It's like pretty much. It would be like getting thrown into a lava pit. It's the most worst pain you can imagine.
Are you losing your legs too?
No, I just can't walk.
You're
So
paralyzed.
everyone can't walk, but this is only for an hour.
Right, but mine would be for 24 hours.
They can't walk forever though, right? The
Right.
pain is an
This
hour,
doesn't go back. The pain is an hour, and then it just instantly goes away.
and then they can't walk forever.
Right. But they still have the
I could bear an
trauma.
hour.
They still have the trauma of experiencing. The pain is unimaginable. Like when you imagine hell, like when you die. Like the
I think
afterlife
it's a
hell.
warm, cuddly place.
It's like getting thrown into a pit of lava and then getting like spiked into an ice shard at the same time. That's what I can think about. And I would have to experience this for 24 hours. But if I don't, everybody I care about, so my entire family, Viv, you,
I don't know if you could live with yourself knowing you caused all that.
nobody will know it was me who made this decision and did
So-
Yeah,
that.
but you will.
The second one, are you getting like? Are you not gonna be able to walk again too?
Yeah. We both, each scenario, nobody can walk.
So you're screwed either way.
Right. Either all the people I care about can't walk or I can't walk.
So it's kind of a question: would you rather bear the pain for 24 hours or an hour?
No,
s-
because I'm not bearing the pain for an hour. It's either I bear the
Yeah, but
pain.
Well, that's what I was asking.
You just said you can't walk in the one that we're.
Oh, you.
Hold on.
The other people bear it, but you can't walk again.
Hold on. In one scenario, I take the bomb, and for 24 hours, I have to bear this pain, and then I can never walk again. Everybody else is completely fine. Nothing happens to them. In the other scenario, I'm completely fine. Nothing happens to me, but all of these people have to experience it for 1 hour, and then they can never walk. All of them.
And you're completely
Oh,
fine.
okay.
I'm completely fine.
You just have to live with the.
So it's me for 24 hours or them for an hour each. And then both of us never being able to walk if I pick their respective scenario.
I don't think I could live with myself. I know that you said they won't know it was you, but I would just be way too guilty.
Does time like freeze when this happens? When this like offer occurs?
No. I get a couple minutes to think about it.
Uh.
But, like, this is 24 hours of the most unimaginable pain. I drop to the floor and just start writhing in pain.
I think you would take the 24 hours. I don't think you would want that on your mind or want other people experiencing that kind of pain.
That's what I was thinking too. You know you're not gonna die from the pain. It's gonna suck, but I don't think you could live with yourself knowing what you did to other people.
Are you both?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys are both right. I would do it just for everybody that I love.
Just
And
because if it was like strangers, maybe it'd be a different answer, but
initially it was strangers.
yeah.
And then it got changed to having 3 people randomly die. And I was like, that's both of those are too easy. So I had to make it a little difficult.
You're not that selfish.
No. Alright, I have 3 questions left here. Alright, are you guys ready for question 10?
Are we still tied up?
Yeah.
5-5. 5-5, okay. Me and Viv get into a big fight. After the fight, we are sitting next to each other, not talking, and I see her furiously texting her best friend on her phone. She leaves the room for a couple of minutes, but leaves her phone unlocked. Do I read the text to see what she's saying?
Does she know that you read it? Unless you confront her after.
No, she won't know.
So she won't catch you.
No.
Okay.
I don't like. Is this like a really big fight?
It's a big fight.
Like a detrimental to the relationship fight?
Well,
Or
I
like-
mean, like,
or like you guys are good after, but you know what the text.
well, in this
read.
time, we're both mad, not talking to each other. You just gotta think, no matter what it was about, we got into the point of yelling at each other. Like a shouting match. Like a big fight. When you think, alright, when you just think about a couple, like, you know, getting into it, just think about it like that. Okay. Not like that.
You know for a fact she's texting her friend.
I, like, look over and see, yeah. I can see, like, the contact name.
So you already know it's not like she's texting some other guy or something. You know it's her friend.
Right. Though it doesn't really matter, if friend or not, or she's typing in her notes, you know, just journaling.
I don't think it would benefit you to read what she's saying. You know she's mad at you. You know she's probably going to say stuff that she doesn't mean. She's just blowing off steam to her friend. Like, you know you guys had a fight. You know, it's not like it's a surprise that she's mad at you.
Right, but you know how nosy I am.
Yeah, but I
And
don't
also,
know if
it's a
you'd
big-
want to be that nosy.
Yeah, it's a big invasion of respect and privacy also.
Yeah, and you gotta think about how guilty I would feel after. But then you gotta think about how much I'd be wondering what she said.
I mean, what could she say, though? I hate
I
that
don't
piece
know.
of shit, blah, blah, blah. Like she's just going to blow off steam, I would think.
You could also ask her about it another time too.
I mean, I could, but it's not guaranteed she's gonna tell me.
She might, when you guys cool down, be able to be like, oh, you know, I was just so mad I called you a dick or whatever.
Right.
I don't think you would read it.
I don't know if the guiltiness would take over like investigation in your head. I don't know if you'd want to do it or not. But I'll say you would, just 'cause you're nosy as hell.
Yeah, are you both?
You are really nosy.
I might be going with what I would do, but I'm going to say no.
Now that I'm thinking about it, you are really nosy.
I'm going to stick with my answer.
Are you both locked in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is gonna change no matter what. One of you is gonna take the lead here. She gets up and goes to the bathroom. I look over at her phone. And I open my phone back up and continue to do what I'm doing. I don't do it. I don't think I'd be able to. You know, I think if I did it, I would feel so guilty immediately that I'd have to tell her that I did it, and then, you know, it's
Yeah.
breaking. You know, like, I know she's probably not saying anything too terrible, but it's just breaking a respect line.
It never goes over well when couples start snooping in phones.
Right.
It's
Somebody's-
too toxic.
Like, right now in real life, she has my, you know, she has all my passwords. She never asked for them, but I just feel that she can have them because I don't care.
You're not hiding anything.
No, I'm not. I have nothing
Are you
to
sure?
hide. Any of you can
With
go
me?
through my phone right now, just besides, you know, going into private stuff.
In your search history.
Oh, no. Next question.
So I took the lead,
Yeah.
and there's 2 questions left.
Yeah.
So if I get this next one right, I win, right? Because
Yes.
I'd be up 2.
Unless Cody matches your answer. So this is gonna get very strategic right
So
now.
okay, that's true. So you could match my answer, and then we could tie next one, or I could win.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I do believe that these 2 questions are the hardest ones.
All right.
So Josh has the upper hand right now. I believe it's 6-5.
I think so.
Yeah, 6-5 Josh.
Okay. All right, guys. I just wanted to take a quick minute to shout out all of our socials. Our link tree is in every bio. Our full podcasts are uploaded on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple. All of those you can find in our link tree and at Campfire Sessions. If you want to follow us on Twitter, it's campsesh1520, SESH. Instagram and TikTok is Campfire Sessions 0. Yeah, that is it. Our link tree is everywhere. Make sure you follow us, turn on notifications, and tell a friend about us. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the podcast. Question 11. I am offered guaranteed happiness, good health, and infinite wealth for 10 people of my choosing, not including myself, for the rest of their lives. But I am not allowed to ever step foot into sunlight ever again. And that time I am allowed outside is based off of the weather's app Sunrise Sunset Radar. If I ever break this rule, all of these people will be immediately executed.
Oh my god. What if it's an accident?
It doesn't matter.
Holy shit.
Do I take this?
So basically you turn into a vampire?
Pretty much. And it goes off of the iPhone's weather app.
I'm trying to think of stuff you would do in the summer. I don't know. I feel like you're inside a lot during the winter. Wait, so could you carry like a shading device?
I was just gonna ask that.
I can't.
Like an umbrella?
I mean, I guess, but you gotta think about how nervous I would be all the time. Because the second any sunlight hits any of my skin, they're dead.
They just.
But you
get
can also wear
executed.
pants, shirt.
It's not like that.
Oh.
If my pant, if
Okay.
like not a loophole like that. If my pant leg hits the sun, or my shoe,
It's done.
so I guess I could get a giant umbrella. But think about how risky and nervous I would be the whole time. What if a gust of wind blows the umbrella backwards a little bit? So it's really, really just staying inside, unless it's nighttime.
If you don't take it, though, life goes on as normal, right?
Mhm.
Like nothing changes.
All right, but then 10 people of my choosing pretty much have infinite money, the best health you could ever have, and infinite happiness.
Can
And
they
that
share
would-
the money with you?
I mean, yeah, but like,
It's not directly benefiting you.
I will say when I made this question, that didn't come into my head. That them like, oh, if I do it, they're gonna share the money with me. That
Well,
didn't come into my head.
So they could, though.
Yeah,
It
but
doesn't really matter to you.
it doesn't. No, that wasn't in my answer. So don't take that into accountability.
I don't know if you're that willing to give up basically your freedom.
You, our parents, Kayla, Viv.
But then the rest of your life is spent doing everything you can to avoid sunlight, and your whole life revolves around it.
Yeah.
Do you have to like have shades up and stuff?
No, like.
You just can't go outside. And
Yeah, like, okay, if the sunlight hits me through the window, it's fine. But, like,
So could you carry like a glass panel above you?
no. Let's just say I can't go outside into the sunlight, even if I have an umbrella.
Okay.
Let's just stick with that. Let's not get into any hypotheticals.
So basically, you can't work.
I can. There's overnight shifts.
Graveyard shift.
Graveyard shift. You get a lot of money for that.
Did you think about that?
Maybe. It wouldn't affect my answer, yes or no.
Actually, I was leaning towards one way, but I might lean the other way now. It's not that bad. You just reverse your life.
Pretty much,
You
yeah.
sleep during the day, and
Yeah.
then you do everything at night.
Pretty much. Some people already live like that.
I'm gonna say yes then.
It's just I have to be very extremely careful because just because the sun's not out, if that weather app says the sunrise is at 7:29 and I get home at 7:29,
So like, if you get stuck in traffic, you're fucked.
I pretty much have to stay in the car all day then.
Oh, that would suck.
I would have to stay in the car all day. I can't roll the windows down.
That's a rare case of if you got stuck.
Right.
I'm gonna say you would take it.
Cody, if you guess opposite and you were wrong here, the game is over. You might just have to guess the same just to bring it to the last question.
See, I was already thinking that you would do it, but
It's a guarantee that the last question will be important if you. Well, no, because we'll tie it up, right?
If he guesses the other answer and he's right, it's tied. If he guesses with you...
No, but the last question. If he guesses with me and then we move on to the last question,
Yeah.
and then let's say we both got it right. Or
Wait.
no, he got it right. I mean, if he got it right, it
Then
was
you're tied.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is there
We'll stop and I'll make a tiebreaker.
okay,
But
so
let's we gotta see his answer here.
he's got to go
first.
with his answer. Don't go with an answer just for this though. Go-
no, I know. I was already thinking that you would. Because you could, like we already go to the gym at night anyway.
Right.
So, and I feel like working shifts at night, it's
Right. I still have lights, you know.
the only bad time it would be summer because night's shorter.
Right, well, for me it wouldn't, because you got to think about night, like in the morning it just gets lighter earlier or later or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Did you also think of the fact that you could move somewhere such as like Norway, where during certain seasons they have like 18 hours of
I did
night?
not think of that.
But you could if you wanted to.
That would not change my answer though.
Okay, I'm still gonna say that you would take it.
I agree.
Yes, I would take it.
Okay. At first it sounded a lot worse, and then I thought about it and I was like, it's really not that bad. You just have to be careful.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, so you wouldn't?
Nope.
Oh no. Did you hear me just like justify it? And then you're like, actually no.
While I would love to be a selfless person and do that for the people I love, I do not believe I would be able to take this risk, because any accident would just immediately kill them, and I would have to live with that my whole life.
You selfish prick.
Come on, asshole.
Give me happiness, bro.
All right, well, so it's still
My
I'm still
answer,
up one.
in my answer, I didn't really take into accountability like the punishment for myself. It would just be more of not wanting to kill anybody.
All right. So
All
I'm
right.
up. I'm up one going into the last.
We're letting
question.
Cody needs to answer first here.
Okay.
Okay. Final question. I'm walking along a mountainside on a hike when I hear screaming for help. I run over and I see two people who I've never met before. They are both hanging off of this mountain with sharp rocks 50 feet beneath them. I don't have any time to talk to either of them. I have to make a decision. Do I, A, choose to save one of them, letting the other fall to his or her death? B, I didn't see anybody. I don't know what you're talking about. So, pretty much just letting them both fall, letting natural selection or whatever take place here. A, I save one, the other one dies. B, I let what was going to happen, and they both die. This is similar to Josh's last question. I really enjoyed how his was a very tough one.
A moral dilemma.
Yeah, I wanted to get something like that. I tried to keep it very
definitely
different
is.
from yours. Cody, I want to hear your entire thought process here first.
I don't think you would save one person and let the other person just drop, to be completely honest. Because I feel like that'd be guilt on both of you and the other person's mind. I don't know if you would think about the other person, but I think you would think about the guilt.
Mm-hmm.
So, and like once again, by not doing anything, it'll be on your mind anyway, but you didn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah. But did I, though? I still let two people die instead of one. This is, again, it's back to the trolley question. It's just a little different this time. Because it's 1 and 1. It's equal this time. I either save one and one dies, or I save neither. That's why this one's interesting. These people, I have never... They're just... You know, one could be a serial killer, one could be a preschool teacher. I won't know until after. I won't know if I let both of them die. I won't know who the other one was. I will only know who I saved. So I could be saving a serial killer. I don't know why they're there. I don't know what happened. Gender, height, age doesn't matter to me in this scenario.
You just grab one and throw them out.
Right. Like, obviously I get to look at them, but there's no, like, that's why I just said they're both two completely random people.
I feel like it's like a similar case where you wouldn't want to help, but because it's different now, I feel like between letting both person or one person die, it's like a lot harder. Because I don't even know. It's just, bro, you scrambled my brain.
Josh, can I get some input here?
Well, I don't want to influence Cody. I don't want to...
No, go ahead. He seems a little confused.
I have my answer. I don't think I'll sway it.
All right, go ahead, Josh.
I just feel like based off your answer to my question, which from I think what I can remember was you wouldn't do anything for my example in my episode. you said you wouldn't press the button. I feel like in a weird way, you would feel better not doing anything in this scenario too. It's hard to justify letting two people go instead of one. But I don't know, because in my example, your action, like my action was then influencing other people's death. Where in this scenario, your action only helps somebody.
Right.
That's kind of what like scrambled me.
And then the person that dies is not going to even know. You're only going to have to live with the fact that the person you saved is going to be forever grateful.
Right.
Or they might not be.
I did what I could.
They might not
They
be.
could
They
have
might
survivor's
just
guilt.
Right.
they might just live life then
Yeah.
and not even take into consideration this happened. Like they could have what's it called when they forget? Like
Forget.
short-term memory loss, I guess.
Amnesia.
Do you guys both have an answer?
I think I do.
You guys let both of me know when you have an answer, and do not say it out loud yet.
I thought I did, but then I talked about it, and now I don't know.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. I think I'll lock mine in.
Okay, don't say it though.
No, I won't.
Josh?
I think so.
You think you have your answer?
Yeah.
Okay, so on 3, I want to hear either A, I save one, or B, I let both of them die. Okay?
Why
Just
don't
A or B.
we both like
At the same time, A or B. A, I save one. B, I save neither. All right?
Yes.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
A.
Hey,
So we both said A. Right?
Okay,
Yeah.
so Josh wins no matter what because we both have the same answer.
yeah.
Oh, damn, that's anticlimactic.
It's okay. You know what? You earned your win. You know.
Yeah.
I would like to say, I'll do what you did too. I'll talk through this story a little bit.
Okay.
I'm enjoying my hike. You know, I'm probably listening to Travis or Cardi or someone, and I have to take off my beats to hear these people screaming for help.
You say it as if it's like a burden. Like, I just have to hear the cries of people dying.
Well, no, because now I'm put in this traumatic scenario no matter what, because somebody's dying.
Again, you're framing it as if like poor me.
No. I walk up to both of them. They're both hanging off the cliff. The razor sharp rock pit is beneath them. I take a very quick look at both of these people as their hands are slipping. I crouch down to grab one of their hands. I jump back up and walk away.
What?
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Wow, that's terrible.
Not only do you not save somebody, but you fake them both out. You make someone think they're getting saved and then you walk away.
This really is a burden.
Oh my god, that's even worse.
See, here's my thought process, and it was, if you guys really listen to how much I was drilling down my idea on the trolley question, you probably would have gotten this right. I was very adamant about the fact that that was what was going to happen anyways. Me saving somebody is interfering with natural selection, I believe.
But you literally go out to grab their hand,
And then
you're like,
okay, forget about that though. And then for the rest of my life, I'm thinking about, well, what about that other person?
Okay, but in this one,
I feel like that guilt would just weigh a lot more than the other thing.
Don't you think in this scenario you're like thinking about what if I had just saved one of them? What if I had just saved one person and maybe they could have changed the world forever?
But I also could have saved a serial killer.
they would
And
change
the
the
other
world
person
too.
could have been a preschool
Yeah.
teacher. It's the same thing with the trolley where you decided to let more people die, right?
Yeah. Well, in the trolley example, my action harms somebody else.
But technically speaking, it's still saving 4 lives. 5, technically.
I feel like helping somebody doesn't hurt at all. You're guilty
But you
anyway.
could have been helping 5 people to sacrifice 1. It's
Well, it's
just
not
Yeah,
like
but-
this one's illegal to do, because I feel like if you would interfere with the train or the trolley problem, it's
Like
lot
in the
more.
trolley problem, your action influences somebody's death.
Right, but you just have to take into account like the fact that this was already going to happen, and then the other person. It's just the other person. Like,
They're not gonna know. They're gonna be dead.
I know, but still, like, okay, the person in the trolley was gonna be dead. I don't know. I just feel.
Yeah, which is why I didn't do anything.
I just feel as if I let what was going to happen anyways happen, it would make me feel less guilty in the long run. I don't know. You guys don't have to agree with me, but that's my pick.
Well,
I could get criticism for saying I'm going to pretty much kill somebody, but that's my pick. Josh wins here,
Yeah.
yay.
so me and Josh won each other's.
Now the real interesting one will be who wins
Cody's.
because I think you know him better, obviously, and you've known him longer.
Yeah, but Cody's very sporadic at times.
That's true. I mean, so we'll do his in a couple weeks, maybe.
Yeah. You said you're starting to think, right?
Yeah, I have a couple questions down.
Yeah. Do you guys think mine was good?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna make me like have to go more in depth about my questions.
I tried to make some of mine very deep.
I mean, we went over an hour already.
Yeah.
Do you think doing this with guests would be fun?
Yeah, like making them make one.
Yes.
Like Jimmy
Yeah, that'd
mentioned,
be
he would
cool.
make one, and we all three of us play. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I had a couple of ideas for games. I don't know if I should bring it up here.
might as well. I mean, we usually go a little longer, so
I know you know Taste Buds, but
Yeah.
you know what Taste Buds is?
No.
It's a podcast. It's Sal from Practical Jokers.
Yeah.
It's him and this
Joe.
guy Joe.
Joe DeRosa.
Yeah, he's a comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's funny.
So they each pick a topic, right? And whether you agree with it or not, they have to vouch for it. It's a food. They usually debate foods, but sometimes they do other stuff. And at the end of their podcast, to pick a winner, they put a poll on Twitter. Obviously, we're not a big enough podcast yet to do that. So I'm thinking if, every so often we have one of these debates where we plan it out, we assign a side to two of us, and then the third person is the moderator, and they pick the winner at the end.
Yeah, so if you
Not based off of what they think they would pick, but based off of who made the better points for their topic.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Putting
because
bias aside.
That's what's good about a 3-person podcasting team. There's always a tiebreaker.
Yeah, just like with the brackets. But I think that would be fun, especially if we started with some things. Maybe we could, if we do a game next week, we could do that or something.
I have a quick example for this. I was thinking about this earlier in the week.
Yeah.
Do you guys like eggs with runny yolk or like cooked?
Are we gonna like do a quick one right here?
Well, let's just do like a casual discussion.
Well, Cody, you share yours. If we're differing in opinion, this will be our topic.
I have a very, very strong opinion.
I have a very strong opinion too.
I think I do too.
All right. I like my eggs with runny yolks.
Oh,
You
dude.
gross son of a bitch.
It's like a mouthful of snot. Like mucus.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
And it
And then it
tastes
get-
so odd.
It gets... The second it breaks, it's everywhere. It's just a pool in your plate. It saturates everything.
Okay.
And its texture is like mucus.
You're the type to put like an egg in the microwave. And it like when you go to bite it, it explode, but you'd like it.
All right. So we have potential right here. One of you could moderate, and could go against me.
I'm willing... If you guys have some points, I'll moderate. I know I just stated my opinion, but I'll be unbiased.
Yeah. All right.
You want to do a quick test run for like 2 minutes?
Yeah, we'll do the eggs right now, and then we can think of something else. We don't want to oversaturate the eggs.
So how about I set a timer for like 45 seconds?
How about each one of us gets 45 seconds to talk?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll be the moderator. I will try to put my bias aside.
I want Cody to go first because he lost my
Alright.
my episode, so I
Alright.
picked for him to go first.
I will give you 45 seconds to state your case. Ready? Go.
So hard hard yolks is so much better because not only is it like a consistent texture, it literally less mess. You can easily put it on multiple things. Unlike runny eggs where it'll get really messy. It could get on your clothes. Like I wear white clothes. But I feel like it also like contains a lot more flavor. And I know like I don't know. I feel like it definitely does contain a lot more integrity. into whatever you put it in, though. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he didn't even fill the 45 seconds.
Alright,
He's
so
got nothing.
Time. He left 3 seconds on the table.
Can I get those 3 seconds?
No.
Yeah, all right.
Prick.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
This is
go.
not a counter. This is just... Wait, hold on. Stop.
Oh, okay.
This is not a counter. This is just my statement, so I shouldn't
This
counter
is
anything
your
he says
opening
yet.
opening thesis.
Okay, and then we'll have like a counter claim. Stage.
After this, I'm going to put a minute for you guys to openly argue.
Okay. All right.
Okay, 45 seconds. Ready?
All right. Yes.
Go.
I believe that runny yolks are better because they are very versatile. You can eat them by themselves, and they have a lot of flavor. And in egg sandwiches, they add so much because when you get that on the toast, it gives it a nice flavor. And when it gets onto whatever the bacon, it has a very nice flavor. And then you could dip the bacon in the yolk after. And I believe that the texture of it is just a lot better in general because of just the texture, and it also has a lot more flavor, and it's a more fun egg to eat. That's what I have to say.
Okay. Should I reserve comments for the end of the...
Your comments?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I heard both sides state their case.
Actually, if you're being unbiased, you can put out some comments right now.
Well, Cody left some time on the table, and I feel like you repeated the flavor thing like 5 times, so it kind of balances them out, because maybe if he filled up his time, he would have repeated too.
I mean, you left 3 seconds off, so...
Yeah, I'm going to give you guys a minute to debate, and this is going to be the final countdown.
You're going to have to pick a winner after this debate?
Yeah.
Unbiased. Whoever made the better points.
Yes.
Okay. You have to be completely unbiased.
So, okay, I'm not going to judge it based off, don't scream over each other, and don't...
Okay.
Take our time, kind of.
Yeah.
Try to keep... Should I give it 2 minutes?
2
Yeah,
minutes.
I think 2 minutes.
All right, we'll do 2 minutes. Are you guys both ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay.
want to start then?
Yeah, I'll start.
All right.
Ready? Go.
So you did mention me microwaving eggs, but think about how flat and just boring an egg is. It just tastes the same, and it's thin and flat, and it's like
That's with any egg, though.
not with a nice egg with a runny yolk in the middle.
Okay.
Think about an egg sandwich with like a fried egg with no runny yolk in it. How boring
Do you have something
it is.
under it to catch the yolk? You have a plate. Are you going
Yeah, a plate. Why are you eating an egg over air?
You're just eating an egg? I thought you were talking about
Okay,
an
first
egg
of all,
sandwich.
can we both agree who the hell eats eggs by themselves?
Well,
If you eat
scrambled
scrambled,
eggs.
it's scrambled, but we both
All right,
scramble them.
but this is not the discussion.
Egg sandwiches.
But once again,
though.
scrambled eggs are hard.
What?
They're
Scrambled
hard eggs. They
That's
fully
different though.
cooked.
You can't make runny scrambled eggs.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, but that's not what we're debating right now. So you're going off track. You have nothing. You have nothing for
I
me.
bet.
Yeah, what do you have? What do you have for me?
With a hard yolk, it is a lot more clean on a
It
sandwich.
doesn't matter. When you're eating a breakfast sandwich, it doesn't need to be clean. It needs to be enjoyable.
It is
And
enjoyable.
it's not though. It's
Yes,
so
it is.
bland.
If you want something runny to dip it in, just get a soft cheese.
Who dips a breakfast sandwich in a soft cheese?
I don't know, but you're
Nobody
dipping
does.
it in the
Nobody
yolk.
does. You dip it in the yolk because then you're just reusing what you were eating already, and it tastes good. Runny yolk tastes good. With some
No, it doesn't.
butter on the bread.
It's like saliva.
No, it's not though.
Yes, it is. It's like a weird
If you
booger
cook it to the- if
consistency.
you cook it to the perfect consistency, it is not like that.
Yeah, which is hard yolk.
No,
And it's
hard
not
yolk,
like that at
Hard
all.
yolk is just not
It
happening.
contains integrity, as I said.
What kind of integrity? It has no integrity.
Yes, it does. It doesn't fall
It doesn't
apart.
have a base. It doesn't have a build. It's just a fucking flat piece of rubber. That's what.
So you want your sandwich to be dripping at
Yes.
all times? That's
'Cause
gross.
then-
You're losing all the oak into the plate.
you dip.
you lose
dip
all
the
of the
sandwich
yolk into the plate.
That's ridiculous.
The whole yolk is in the plate.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Okay, but then
Time's
you
up.
dip the egg
Time's
sandwich.
up. Time's up. I appreciate you both stopping when time was up, because I would have deducted my thoughts if you kept going.
He actually went 0.87 over. I saw it.
You went 0.62 over time. Okay.
Oh boy.
Despite my thoughts on this subject, I think Kyle won.
Yes.
I think he showed a little more passion.
And then, don't you also agree that I had more counters to his claims? Anytime he said something, I was able to shut it down quite quickly.
Yeah. However, I completely disagree with everything you said. But I think for argument's sake, because that's what the game's about, I'll give it to you.
All right.
That's not fair. I can't think fast.
All right.
All right. I mean, we could do a
That's
whole
not,
episode.
that seems fun.
We could do a whole episode next week. If we start preparing tonight, we can bring bullet points. I would be perfectly okay with monitoring you guys if you wanted to do it. I would like to see you two go at it,
Now?
actually.
So are you gonna come
No,
up with
not
like
right
a
now.
topic?
Oh,
Well,
next
we can
week.
come up with a topic together. You all guys also don't have to agree with your side. You have to just be able to vouch
We're going to
for
be
it.
assigned something.
Right.
We could do it a couple topics per episode because I don't think we could fill an hour and 15 just him and I.
We also can only do it. We could have a talking hat, like just our campfire session,
Yeah.
general episode, and then
That's true.
That was pretty fun. Cody, do you have a riddle for us?
Oh yeah, you wanna give me a second?
Yeah, we
Like
can.
stall.
Josh, we are 0-2. We really need. We're
Um,
0 for 3, aren't we?
I think so.
Cody, are we 0 for 3?
I'm just going to look real quick to see if I...
Hold on, I have to check. You guys are 2-0. This is the third one.
Josh, I want to talk about the giraffes next episode. Don't let me forget.
What is it?
The giraffes, remember what we were listening to? That giraffe thing? Those facts.
Oh, yeah.
I would bring it up right now, guys, but I think we can get into a pretty deep conversation about that.
I think we need to do a music episode.
What do you mean? About our opinions?
Just our general music.
Oh, like our favorite.
Just a talk
Stuff.
about artists we like, albums we listen to a lot. Just a general music episode. Because we did rap and Kanye West, but I think a fun episode would be just general music discussion.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
I agree. We have some ideas.
We talked about the
Yeah,
Halloween
but we didn't
stuff.
talk about our other thing,
our
though.
big idea.
Our big idea. Do you want to break the news now? This is.
I mean, we already teased it, so we might as well.
This would be not anytime soon because there would be a lot of planning to go into it.
Basically, our idea was a play on campfire sessions. Did we agree on bonfire week?
Yeah, I like that.
Bonfire week.
So we would have bonfire week, which would end up being 7 days out of a year.
Yeah,
One
week.
full week out of a year.
Yeah,
So we would pick a week, probably,
close to our 1 year anniversary.
yeah,
in the
so
summertime.
our 1 year anniversary, we would plan bonfire week. And basically what this would be is something that we do every year. We plan for it, we build up, we hype it up. We do 7 days straight of episodes. So an episode would come out every day for 7 days. We would do unique games, have guests. Guests would play games. Like it would just be a
Yeah.
big, long week of content.
A nice
basically.
anniversary celebration. This is pretty much a year out, 11 months out, but we're always thinking. So,
I feel like this is something that would be huge for the podcast.
yeah. Especially in a year if we can get our listeners up a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you have a riddle, Cody?
I do.
You guys let us know what you think for any ideas you want us to do in the future. We're very open to ideas.
I'm very excited for October
Yeah, October's going to be a fun month for the campfire sessions.
and December too.
Yeah, Christmas,
Even
even November, there's
Yeah.
some stuff in there.
my birthday. We got birthday episodes coming up too.
All three of us.
When's-
Cody,
Oh,
September.
I got mine next week.
Your birthday's next week.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do some type of episode then.
Oh, shoot.
We have
Cody's
to,
choice for his birthday.
That
could,
that
or
would
if-
work.
Yeah.
or if you want to do.
We'll figure it out. We'll
Yeah,
figure it out.
This is something we'll brainstorm also because
That group chat gets it gets fun sometimes.
yeah. Okay, let's do the riddle.
All right,
How much time do we have
Are we
for the
0 for
riddle?
3?
90 seconds. You're 2-0 against me. I have 2 points.
Okay.
Gonna be 3. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
What is 3/7 chicken, 2/3 cat, and 2/4 goat?
Oh man.
3/7 chicken.
2/4 cat, 2/3 cat. Wait, can you read the last two again, Cody?
I'll just reread it.
Okay.
What is 3/7 chicken, 2/3 cat, and 2/4 goat?
What the hell?
Oh man.
All you hear is crickets in the background. I don't even know where to start.
This is
Maybe with the first one.
okay.
3/7 chicken.
3/7 chicken. Cody, is the answer like an animal?
No.
Okay.
We're already at 50 seconds. I
This
don't
is
even have a thought
ridiculous. This is
formulated.
ridiculous.
He's kicking our asses.
We have to think outside the box like the last one, Josh. 3/7 chicken. 2/3 cat.
Yeah.
And what's the last one?
2/4 goat.
Cat, chicken, goat. 2/4, 3/7, 2/4, or 2/3, 2/4.
I literally have no idea. Like, not even close.
About 10 seconds. And a final guess.
I have nothing. Like, nothing.
A chicken, a cat.
That's
and a
time.
goat.
Our time ran out.
Final guess. Is this gonna be the second one, or where we both don't even have a guess?
I don't even know. If I feel like if I make a guess, it's gonna just sound stupid.
It might not, though.
Okay.
I don't know.
I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing. And I think we're gonna feel stupid again when he says it.
I'm ready.
So, 3/7 of chicken is CHI.
It's literally just a.
Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Just wait. Don't answer the rest. So chicken.
I win this, though, right?
Yeah.
Yes. CHI. Cat.
So
CA.
it's Chicago.
Oh my god. Why
Wow.
we're stupid, dude.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but we're stupid.
Wow. So we're 0 for 3. And at this point, we deserve
He
to
literally
be.
gave us the answer. 3/7 of chicken. Chicken has
We
7
cannot.
letters.
We're starting. The last ones have been literal because it's why are people in Europe so. What was it? Or why is Europe like a frying pan or
Yeah.
something?
Why is the bottom of
We deserve
Europe
to be
like a
called
frying
stupid
pan?
for that. I could
You
not
know,
think.
Maybe that bumper sticker was right, Josh.
Be nice for all idiots or whatever.
Yeah. Whew. All right. Well. That was not.
That was a fun episode.
Yeah.
We
You know
did,
what?
We did like 2 games basically. We
Yeah.
did a game and a mini game.
I want you guys to look forward to a guest this weekend. We're not gonna say who, but
I have a question. I wasn't on the last. I made my debut after the guest, so
yeah, you'll be
is it
here.
going to be a 4-man?
Yeah. You're
Okay.
You're
okay.
here
I wasn't
now,
sure because we said we might not have me on the guest.
Wait, we have a guest next episode?
Yeah, I haven't decided who yet, but we're gonna get somebody on. I have a lot of requests.
All
I
right.
think it's about time.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna guess in a couple episodes. Could be a returnee. I'm not gonna say anything else though. That's it for now, guys. And by this weekend, we film on Saturday, so it might be Sunday or Wednesday's episode. But in next week's episode, one of them, expect a guest. Not making any promises, but no matter what, a guest very, very soon.
I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That was fun. Maybe
for-
you know what? Maybe we could bring a guest on for a debate. We could have a 3-man debate.
All right.
Find something that has
Find 3 topics. You know,
Yeah.
you know what? We'll think about it. But for
a
now,
lot is coming
yeah,
down the. What's the saying? Down the
down the
pipeline?
pipe.
Pipe.
We're getting a lot of ideas very quick. We have a lot of content.
This is
in our
why
heads.
I wanted to like. I've been wanting to record like so much, but I don't want to just.
Yeah, we're gonna
do
stick to
everything.
the schedule for now, so it doesn't get burnt out.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
all right. I hope you guys enjoyed my episode. Look forward to Cody's choice in a couple of episodes. If you want to go back and watch Josh's choice, it is episode 4. You know where to find the episodes. Make sure you follow and share. That's about it though. So, good night, everyone. If you're listening to this at night.
Thank
If
you.
not,
for
good morning, good afternoon, whatever.